I've played basketball since I was 5 years old. I have always played basketball and still do to this day. I've also helped coach a high school basketball team. When trying to improve your game or to even get into basketball, the biggest thing is to start with the shooting. I've noticed whenever players struggle to shoot, it is due to their shooting form. Having a good form will make you a significantly better player. You stick with me for a few minutes, I can show you how to properly shoot a basketball. All you will need in order to achieve this skill is a basketball and a hoop. Hand placement is a key factor when shooting. Having good hand placement maximizes your accuracy, consistency, and your control over the ball, allowing for a proper ball rotation, alignment with the rim, and a fluid release. Proper placement is having your dominant hand underneath the ball and your opposite on the side. When shooting, it is easier to figure out your hand placement by having your non-dominant hand on the crevices on the side of the ball. Your fingers on your shooting hand should be spread wide. Your elbows, wrists, and the ball alignment come into play when moving the ball from its lowest point to the point of release. Your dominant arm should be 90 degrees when moving the ball. When your arm is 90 degrees, it allows the alignment of the ball to stay in the center of your body, allowing you to have good control over the ball and good accuracy. You can either flex your wrist as soon as you are getting ready to shoot, or you can flex your wrist while the ball is moving up, but you should always flex your wrist before the release of the ball so it gives you good rotation on the ball. When shooting the basketball, your feet must be shoulder width apart. Having a good base provides stability and can also give you the proper power needed for the shot. The foot on the side of your dominant hand should be slightly forward. Both of your feet should also be pointed toward the same direction of the hoop. They can either be pointed slightly towards the side or can be pointed directly at the basket. You will also need to bend your legs. When moving the ball up the center of your body, you should be extending your legs and going into a jump. Doing this allows you to produce enough power so that you won't have to use your arms to produce power and can just use your arm to guide the ball. When releasing the ball, you must extend your dominant arm and keep the ball even with the center of your body. Once the ball has reached a decent height, you flick your wrist and flick until your fingertips are pointed at the ground. The flick is done so then the ball has good rotation on it, allowing the ball to have a better touch on it when it hits the rim. The touch of the ball allows the shot to miss but still give it a chance to bounce in. When to release the ball depends on where you are shooting from. The farther back you shoot from will be the deciding factor if you release the ball going on the way up or if you release at the highest point. When shooting a deeper shot, you will want to shoot the ball on the way up. And shooting a closer shot, you will want to shoot at the highest point you can get to. When learning how to shoot a basketball, some problems you may run into is improper mechanics. A lot of times when people start to learn how to shoot, they pick up bad habits. What you can do to prevent this is by shooting form shots before you start just shooting the ball around for fun. Most courts will have a line in front of the hoop and you can stand there and work on your form. As you start to get used to it, you can start to move back further and further until you feel comfortable enough to shoot it from deep. Doing this will allow you to get muscle memory and will prevent any bad habits from forming. Some other problems you may run into are injuries that happen over time. Some of the most frequent pains are knee pains and wrist pains. Best thing to handle this is by not overworking yourself, making sure you use ice and stretching after doing this so your body can heal. Being able to shoot a basketball gives you a place to go when you feel like you don't have anywhere to go. Many people have found peace in basketball and make it their happy place. Knowing how to shoot a basketball can lift all the stress off of you for a few hours if needed. Basketball is more than a sport, it's a lifestyle, so shooting a basketball is a skill that everyone should know.
George. Oh, yeah. Competing. Fun to watch. Joakim Noah by himself. Shot won't fall. Got only air. Watch. Joakim Noah by himself. Shot won't fall. Got only air.
And half a season left for them to turn it around. And certainly, oh my goodness. Someone opened the door in the back. Kind of blew that ball up.
Yeah, that was.
Johnson has done is how he's been able to get Stackhouse and Dampier and Jason Terry to become team mobiles.
For one another, he thinks is why they play so well off of one another. As Marion drains a three from the corner.
Yeah, he's been great offensively, Sean Marion.
Deal, and that's what led the dominoes to fall to put Rubio open. Marion for three. He hits bullseye.